All about the leopard tortoise. The average size of these leopard tortoises is 40 centimeters long and about 13 kilograms in weight. In the north and the south of the southern African range, they are larger and they can reach up to 70 centimeters long and about 40 kilograms in weight. They are the largest tortoise in southern Africa. The leopard tortoise's spots and coloring are like a leopard, hence the name leopard tortoise. The females are a lot larger than the males. They are found widely across arid and savanna regions of East Africa right down to southern Africa. And they can be found in montane grassland, fynbos, valley bushveld, and arid and mesic savanna. They can occupy large home ranges of about 1 to 2 kilometers square. They have rectangular shaped heads and well-developed eyes. The beak is unique cuspid, which means it has one tooth-like projection, and it can be serrated or sometimes smooth in some individuals. And here we can see 2 nostrils above the beak. They have well-developed legs with claws, and the front legs are armed with tubercles. The front feet have 5 claws, and the hind feet have 4 claws. These are the tubercles on the front legs. These leopard tortoises have a very domed carapace, or shell, that is almost vertical on the sides. The hatchlings are very attractive with dark markings on a yellow background. They are not often seen out in the open because there are many predators that target them. The young tortoises are also very attractive with beautiful dark markings. This mature adult has a very domed carapace and its markings are starting to fade. This is an older adult, and this one has very faded markings. Their diet consists of succulents, grasses, fruit, hyena feces, and bones. This one went straight for the flowering Karoo violets in the southern Karoo. And this one was feeding on some type of succulent. They seem to also use their sense of smell when locating food. It is thought that carnivore feces and bones are the source of calcium for them. They also drink a lot of water when there is surface water available. I guess in times of drought they get their fluids through the succulents that they eat. They shelter under bush in very, very hot or very cold weather. This one sheltered in a thorn bush on a very, very hot day in the Karoo. They don't worry about sharp thorns because they are well protected. And this one found some shade in the karoo on a 40-degree day. Did you know that leopard tortoises are very good swimmers? This one was swimming across a very big farm dam. I think it was over ambitious because halfway across it got tired and it turned and made for the nearest shoreline. And it was watched by a very inquisitive little grebe. It made it to the shore with the little grebe still following it with interest. And it climbed out while being watched by some Egyptian goose chicks. Mating can be a very noisy affair. But before the mating occurs, the males can be very aggressive towards other males. And as you can see, the one is ramming another one into a bush. And this looks like an older male ramming a younger male. And the males also sometimes butt females before mating. Once the male has found a willing female, he begins the long mating process with a lot of loud grunting. The female will then dig a hole about 250 millimeters deep in which to lay about 6 to 18 eggs. She covers the hole and then she leaves after that. The eggs will hatch in about 10 to 15 months later. The hatchlings can only dig their way out of the nesting cavity if the soil is soft after good rains. Now the topic of conservation. I've seen firsthand how low strands of electric fences kill tortoises of all sizes on game farms. These strands are for keeping predators out, like jackals, but they have killed a lot of tortoises on farms in the Karoo. This is a leopard tortoise that I found stuck between the strand of electric fence and the actual fence. I released it on another farm, far from electric fences, and where there was a lot of food for it to eat and plenty of bushes for shelter. Veld fires also take a toll on tortoises. I found this one that had been burnt near Kimberley. It seemed to be coping okay, despite the carapace being burnt so badly. Unfortunately, some people eat these tortoises, and some capture them for the pet trade. To me, there is nothing better than to quietly watch them going about their daily lives in total freedom. They should be conserved because they can help with seed dispersal in the veld, because undigested seed passes through the gut.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and post any comments you have down below.